Hey, good folks. Y'all get ready for the show and the comedy and for everything now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all prepare yourselves. I told y'all, as their world crumbles, they're gonna make it hard for everybody else. I say again, as their reality, the fabrics is tearing away from their reality, they're gonna try and make it hard for everybody else because they've wanted and made it where everybody leans on them. In reality, society never really needed them. You see, as opposed to I don't even want to say people that quote unquote have money, right? Instead of them attaching themselves or joining or being a part of society, they felt like they wanted to dominate society, right? And to keep that hold. And I told you the education system was bullshit. You can thank the Rockefellers and his people for that. All right? That's real. The veil is coming down, folks. The veil is coming down. And a lot of these quote-unquote countries that are fighting, listen, the powers that be, the real powers that be, they're all connected. So it's going to be a planned thing. Listen, I know a lot of people don't believe in the forces of the universe, right? Y'all just seen in the clips. And I was just looking at the moon, and I'm still telling you that the whole situation looks sketchy. I want to know what that was that really blocked the sun and came, and then people were saying they were seeing stuff come out of it, right? All I'm saying is this: we're going to see weird things happen. Even the sun is setting off flares now. You know what I'm saying? All I'm going to say is this: if a flare or a country does something crazy and drop an EMP or something like that, right? And the power grid drops, right? The cloak or the cover that a lot of these entities that's been walking around here, and it's the truth, that's been walking around amongst you, when that thing drops, you're going to see these people for what they really are, what they really look like. It's going to scare you. Some of y'all are going to be running in the street like, oh my God, I see this person. Look, it's real. That's why they try to tell you about that demon face syndrome bullshit, right? Because there's entities walking amongst you, been walking amongst you. They're in your hospitals, in your schools, in your universities, in your banks. I'm being real, folks. Y'all better prepare yourself and wake up. Third dimensional being, you being a third dimensional being, but then you have fourth dimensional being, fifth dimensional being, and sixth dimensional beings. These people that come in and out of realities, that can jump. That movie Jumper was no joke. That is very, very real. Because some of y'all can even experience it. You can say you've been walking down the street and all of a sudden you just see somebody come out of nowhere, or you see a car come out of nowhere. This is truth. This is facts. Y'all better prepare yourselves, man. It's real, man. I'm talking about real life stuff, man. I'm trying to wash my dishes while I talk to y'all. But for real though, man. And like I said, the powers that be could quickly turn on the people, man. Once they feel like, listen, and I'm not trying to be like I'm some superhero, because I'm not. Because I'm here to defend myself and my soul. I know what I've been through. I know what's real and what's not. I was kidnapped. The family that I thought was my real family was not my real family, right? And I'm just saying this as an example. If the real life Superman was walking around, right? Real life Superman was walking around. You think he's gonna let a country control him? And let's say Superman has a good heart, like how the comic book say, he loves everybody. He's not gonna be controlled by nobody to be used as a weapon against other countries. No, he's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna be controlled. He's not gonna have nobody abuse the situation with him. Watch the movie Man of Steel. It's very, very metaphysical. Very metaphysical. And it's low-key telling you a lot of stuff that's going on. Right? Y'all don't know everything. Y'all don't know a lot of stuff. They might let y'all know something 10 years and then they disclassify it. And then even then, you still see the documentation. You see a whole bunch of stuff blacked out. Wake up, folks. It's not what you think it is. It's very, very real out here. Very, very real. Everything you think goes spooky tonight is real. All right? And the powers that be have been abusing their power. It's real. I want you to really think about that, man. It's the year 2024, and some people don't have clean drinking water. Poison gets accidentally placed in mass-produced foods. And once upon a time, there was a lot of people working in factories. Now it's going to be robots. All right, think about that. They're going to be the ones packaging food, packaging items. You tell a person, hey, go put some poison and all that stuff right there. They'll be like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I quit. You tell a robot to do, you program it, it's not going to say, oh, no, sir, I'm not going to do that. It's going to do exactly what it's programmed to do. This bridge stuff that I heard about on the news, and they said was happening in different parts of the country, but everybody wasn't reporting it. Look at the movie Batman. Look at the movie Batman again. Somebody in my neighborhood, they have a what they call that joint? A survival kit. I want to say the survival truck. It's made out of like Kevlar. He's ready. The grid falls, or EMP, or zombies, whatever. He's ready. He's hitting the road. He's out of here. All right? But I'm not mad at him. He's prepared. They're prepared. You know what I'm saying? They probably got food and everything stocked up in there, water, all of that. Hey, folks, this is real, man. This is real stuff, man. The people that everybody want to look to and lean on, they'll run to their bunkers or to their secret islands or whatever and leave you behind and not think of twice about you, man. Stop worshiping these people, man. They don't care about you, man. These people are afraid. They're afraid to see God. And not to dwell on it too much, but the Epstein list stuff, man, those are the people that's going to be running and hiding. Been hurting kids and all this stuff. Who do you think is going to be running and hiding? I wouldn't be surprised a lot of times when you see people doing interviews now, they're literally already in the bunker. During COVID, they thought God was going to come back. That's why a lot of people, you hardly seen them. They were hiding already. They were scared then. You see what I'm saying? You're looking at people walk on the news, and they're walking like this. Looking like a robot, like a clone. Not human. I look at people doing press conferences, and I'm like, yo, you're not the president. You're talking more than the president talk. I want you to really think about these things, man. Who's really running things? Who's really in charge? I'll tell you again, if you want to hear it. Lucifer was a woman. The most beautiful, talented angel. A manipulator. She knew how to talk real well. She can smile. She could sell water to a whale. You understand? But her heart was corrupt. She hates men. And then she hates mankind. because she couldn't overthrow God. This stuff is real, man. And you see all the foolishness, all the confusion going on all throughout society. I want you to really think about whose mind or what mind that's coming from. And you see certain countries are pushing against certain agendas. And you see what they're going through. Look, I'm being real, man. Like, really look this stuff up, man. Certain countries are not going for certain agendas, and then all of a sudden they're in war. I want you to really think about this stuff, man. Sodom and Gomorrah wasn't just not in the Bible for play. Hey, I'm from Westchester, New York, man. That's where I grew up at. All right, but yeah, I'm never gonna fake the funk. But I ran around the Bronx too, but mostly Westchester. In the comic books, that is where the X-Men went to school, Xavier School. All right. Now I've traveled around the world. I've seen some extraordinary people with extraordinary abilities. All facts. Mutants are real. The government won't tell you that. They won't admit to it, but mutants are real. There are people with abilities walking around. Kids walking around with special abilities at a young age. And I'm not saying it's real or in a negative context, but they'll tell you your kid is sick or this and that, just to experiment on your child. This is real, man. This is real stuff. And the ones that haven't been discovered, they're in third world countries, and they gotta hide their abilities so that somebody don't come snatch them up. This is all facts. Y'all think it's a game? They put you think they just put this stuff out there just to entertain you? I've personally seen how strong I get when I get angry. I don't even want to tell you some of the stuff that I know I can do. It's not a game, man. And I don't want nobody coming for me because I'm not a mutant. But I'm saying that I know that I'm strong, stronger than I look. And I don't want you to test the waters because it might turn out bad. But I'm telling y'all, man, this stuff is real. And because of racism, prejudice, bullshit, economic inequality, that's why some of the things is not relayed to you. Messages are not relayed to you. When I was in North Carolina, I seen so much UFO activity. It was crazy. And I know this for a fact. Some of it was our stuff, and some of it was not from this world. That's all facts. They're not going to tell y'all this stuff, though, man. Only people telling y'all is two T's at the end. TikTok. And maybe YouTube, if they allow it to slip through. And sometimes when you hear something really crazy, I'm gonna scare you up for a second. Spooky music. When you hear about something really crazy, something that's like you think is far fetched, but then you do the homework on it, or you really sit and meditate and dwell on it, and it hits you, you're like, damn. It came from an extraterrestrial that want to tell people the truth, but they don't know how. So they gotta hide and use anonymous accounts and stuff like that. Because some of them walk the earth and some of them want to see the planet elevate. For real, man. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is for real. We are under tyranny as a people all over the planet. We're under tyranny by a group of entities. This is all real. The reptilian stuff is real. children being kidnapped all over the world. That's very real. You think Epstein is not even scratching the surface? There's a lot of rich people around the world that are abusing their power. Men have been abusing their power. The millionaires in this country abuse their power. They got a good lawyer. They can stay out of court for years. Much less a billionaire. Hey, folks, expect the unexpected. That's what I'm going to tell y'all. For real. I'm never going to lie to you and sugarcoat it. Expect the unexpected, man. A lot of your people, your celebrities, turn this off for a second. They're going to slowly start to disappear. A lot of them are clones. I just looked at Kodak Black and Little Dirk. They look like the same person. Only light skin with tattoos missing. And y'all been suspecting some of these guys that came back from jail. Y'all be looking at them like, they acting different. They look different. The tattoos are missing. And I know they didn't get no tattoo removal while they was in prison. Hey, y'all just pay attention, man, to your surroundings. I would say stock up on water, canned goods, whatever, man. Make sure you have a barbecue grill, all of that, man. Get you a big thing, pack up of ice, whole bunch of ice. You could throw your stuff in coolers in case stuff go bad. For real, man. This is real. I heard this guy, he was like a prepper. He was like, make sure you always got gas in your car. Make sure you always got water. And it makes sense, because you never know. Listen, the powers that be is more against you than they are for you. Rewind selector. The powers that be is against you more than they are for you. They want to keep their foot on your neck. Who do y'all think most of y'all work for? Who do you think is manipulating the system? And their reality is crumbling. Hey, folks, you don't got to be religious, but I say this. The universal creator is real. The universe, the vastness of it is real. This world didn't just make up itself. You didn't make yourself out of nowhere. I don't care what nobody told you. Big Bang bullshit. You understand? All right. It's the kid, man.